Have you ever wondered how good your favorite Fortnite YouTuber really is at Fortnite? We're going to be exposing the stats of massive YouTubers. Lachlan, C-Day, KSI, LaserBeam, you name it. No one is safe in this video, ladies and gentlemen. Every stat, every season, we should be taking a look at how good they really are at the game called Fortnite right here in this video. If you're going to enjoy this video, do just spend a second clicking the like button. And if there's anyone I missed you want me to do in another video potentially, I can definitely do that. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe for the latest Season 8 news and information. Head over to the store and make sure you're renewing your Fortnite code back to Ali, as it does go away every 2 weeks. And I know a load of you guys entered it about 2 weeks ago today. So make sure it's not empty. Remember, if you are using code Ali, you'll not only be supporting myself, but can also get a shout out in videos, just like all of these guys on screen here. Stick around to the end to see even more shout outs as you could be included. Thank you everyone that is supporting me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so welcome to the stats. Now, this is my PC or my Fortnite name, hence it says, hey, it's me, Ali. It is actually me. You'll see XXAliA on all of my gameplays because I play on PlayStation. We can take a look at all of my Season 7 stats. There's also the ability to look at lifetime stats as well, as we compare everyone across the board. A big thank you to Fortnite Tracker for providing all of this information. They are an amazing website, so let's just get into it. I have found that as seasons go on, players have got infinitely better, thus making my stats worse and worse and worse. The stats you see on the screen here from Season 7 are arguably my worst stats. Solo win ratio of about 4%. It was maybe a little bit lower than that. I've actually picked my game up towards the end of the season. Duos and squads have been absolutely solid. If I ever do play squads, it is always with a good player, Rich, or some other YouTuber, with an overall win ratio of about 5% this season. That's about 1 in 20 games. That's not too bad considering sometimes I'm going for challenges, or sometimes I'm just showing things in videos. So we have those a few anomaly games, but overall, a Season 7 fairly good ratio. Oof, look at this. As we head over to lifetime, I've got almost a 9% win ratio, and my overall solo win ratio is about 8%, just showing how strong it was when the game first came out. Squads used to be, so basically before they added in the ability to go into theater mode and make thumbnails, I'd go into squads and just get whatever item I needed to make a thumbnail on, or do whatever in game I needed to do to get a thumbnail on, and just die. So squads I've never played, don't take those stats seriously at all. KD about 3.4, 3.6 in duos. These are the kind of stats we're going to be comparing with everyone else. 17,000 kills, almost 500 total wins. That ain't bad, guys. That ain't bad. Actually, that's not true. I have more wins than that. It's missing some wins, guys. But that still ain't bad. Let's see how it compares to everyone else. Next up, it had to be the one and only RockyCraft Battle Duty himself. Taking a look, first of all, at Season 7. 2.2 ratio, ladies and gentlemen. Can't lie, my man plays on PC. It is not easy on PC at all, and he has progressed massively as an overall Fortnite player, so I've got to give him props. He has been doing some work in squads. Duos I thought would be a little bit higher because he loves to play with those professional Aussie players over on the other side of the world. You know, his ratings aren't too bad, but as always, Season 7 is a tough season. Everyone's at their peak Fortnite performance. Overall stats aren't bad, but my solo stats are a little bit better. Now I'm interested in lifetime. Oof. Lifetime is still 2.3. Now Lachlan's kind of got better, but as everyone else has got better. He was questionable at Fortnite when it very first came out, but my man can hand out W's pretty well at the moment. He's got, you know, almost 8% squad, 7% duos, and 26,000 kills. He does actually beat me on wins, although we did say it's not quite tracking my overall wins properly. He has played a lot of Fortnite, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of Fortnite. We've been teammates since the start. We've got to do Rich next. iTemp, he doesn't actually play much Fortnite anymore, but mate, fair play. My man has some solid stats. 8% win, 10% in duos, 21% in squads? Was that when we played together? I don't know, but Rich, you have some solid stats this season, and he doesn't even play that much anymore. He's playing a lot of Apex at the moment, loads of other games. We still jump on a game, don't worry, we're still really good friends. He has got some solid ratios this season. I'm interested to see everything. Oh, a 15% overall ratio. 14% win ratio in solos over time. These stats are actually pretty disgusting, Rich. I'm seriously impressed. Not quite as many wins, not quite as many kills, but a ridiculous overall KD I'm shocked. I'm actually looking at these the first time that you guys looking at them as well. So you can see now why me and Rich like to partner up. He is a solid teammate. We've had many a good wins together. And if he played as much as I do, he'd be even better, which is just the nutty thing. But shout out to iTemp. You are good, my friend. MrMusic. We've only played together, I think, once before. Again, halfway across the world in Australia. How are your stats looking? Solid duos and squads. Again, if you've been playing with some professional players, potentially, he definitely has. A solo win ratio of 5% this season is still really, really solid. And a decent KD, again on PC. PC is definitely ridiculous. Shout out to anyone that plays on any platform at any high level. I know there's a lot of really, really good players out there. And he's been playing a lot of matches this season as well. That is a lot of games ranked up. How does lifetime compare? Ooh, 7.3 solos, 12 duos, 13 squads. A lot of kills and almost a 10% ratio over time, working his way towards 750 overall wins. MrMusic himself has been playing a lot of Fortnite ever since it came out. He loves his memes, he loves his victory royales just as much apparently. He's got some solid stats, what can I say? Ooh, kind of annoyed with this one. So for any of you guys who watch BCC trolling, me and him actually go back like OG, like 9 or 10 years back in the COD days. He smashes out amazing Fortnite compilation videos and we still chat all the time. I think he's just changed his Fortnite name to BCC YouTube, so I can't track any of his stats. I didn't actually tell him I'm putting him in this video. I didn't tell anyone I'm even doing this video. So I can't actually track his stats properly. I wanted to see how good he actually was at Fortnite, because I know he makes a lot of videos, but he also plays the game a lot as well. But you're lucky, my friend. I can't expose you today. Now. MrLaserBeam next, the third of the trio of Aussies. He's not known, obviously, for being necessarily amazing at the game. Makes great videos, let's not lie here. Sitting just under a 2% win ratio in solos, the poor guy, but a solid duos. Professional players, anyone? And also squads. He's actually got some okay stats, considering a 9% overall wins with 49 wins this season. It's a tough season, I can't lie. I'm interested to know his overall. 5% overall, slightly higher solo over time, nothing over 10%, but not bad stats at all. A lot of games played. I know he's not known for going for the victory royales, but I wanted to take a look and just a little bit of a sneak peek regardless, and take a look. Geez, top 500,000 in the world for duos. That ain't bad, mate. That's a good accolade right there. This isn't the end, guys. We've still got more to go. Next up is the star himself, VicStar123. We haven't really played much Fortnite. I think we played a little bit back, like maybe OG, Season 1, Season 2 days. Again, I think everyone that I used to make videos with or talk to is on PC. I'm like one of the only console players left out here. So let's take a look. 5% solos. I think that's one of the best duos we've seen so far. 17% with a decent amount of matches and a good amount of squads as well. Probably hasn't played quite as many matches as some of the other people we've taken a look at, but an overall solid 12% win ratio for a very tough season. I'm impressed, mate. I am definitely impressed. But what are we saying from the original Season 1 days? Ooh, 30%. He's played 2,000 squad matches and he has a 30% win ratio, and it still doesn't even put him in the top 1 million squad players in the world. That shows you how crazy some of the Fortnite players are out there. MyMan has a crazy, almost 20% win ratio, 4 KD, lots of kills, lots of wins. I do know back in the day, he had a group of friends that he played a lot of Fortnite with. I think they may have gone on like a 9-win streak back in like Season 2 or 3. So he's known more for that, less so the actual solo games. I forgot about that. Those are some seriously impressive stats. I think the best ratio across the board we've seen out of anyone so far, but we've got some big boys next. You don't want to miss this. Next up, KSI himself. I have to do a little bit of digging on this because I know he's not known for Fortnite. He plays FIFA, more vlogs at the moment, if anything. But I found an old video where he played with his brother, Deji, and his name is apparently Help Me Get Good, which I thought was quite funny. And I managed to find his stats. So I have no idea why his icon is an OG Ghoul Trooper. Maybe he's actually been playing for a lot longer than we ever realised. But if he has, the stats ain't hot. He has 1 win, and I think that 1 win was in that video with his brother. He has played 8. Well, he's actually played a little bit this season 7. And out of 7 matches in duos, he managed to get a win, putting himself at a respectable 14% win ratio, which isn't bad at all. If we go to lifetime, does anything change at all? He has actually played a little bit more matches, but no more wins, putting himself at a 1% win ratio. Please don't feel like I'm outing KSI here. It was just more fun to see how much he'd actually played, and it seems like not very much at all. But you know what? He got himself a victory royale, so he's got that to his name. He's good. So after a little bit of digging, I believe I have found C-Day's stats, a player that has come up on the YouTube scene with Fortnite, and I don't know too much about him. I definitely follow his videos whenever he uploads every now and then, and he plays over on the Xbox, which I have actually never done cross-platform then on Xbox yet. In fact, I haven't really played much Fortnite on Xbox at all. So his stats are going to be interesting because you never really get a full idea of whether or not he wins a lot or loses a lot. He does do a lot of silly challenges, so let's take a look. For Season 7, been a little bit of a rough one. Under 2% for solos, about a 3.5 for duos, and an 8 for squads. I guess he teams up and plays with his friends actually more than anything out of all of his stats, if that gives away as anything at all. Yeah, this has to be him. It says it's on the Xbox platform, which makes sense. Now, I know he does do a lot of crazy challenges. I do a lot of crazy challenges. Everyone does a lot of crazy challenges, and I never want to spark a console war, especially when it comes to Fortnite, and I'm pretty sure that console players across the board, no matter what you're playing on, are all on an equal level, so not necessarily easier or harder lobbies. Let's see, I know he's been playing for a long time. 178 wins, 6,000 kills. Actually, out of everyone, probably plays the least amount of Fortnite, probably because he's spending so much time editing his videos. Fair enough. With an overall 2.6% win ratio, 6% in duos, 8% in squads, and under 2 KD in most of the modes. They're not bad, they're not bad. It definitely proves that you don't need to be the best Fortnite player in the world if you still want to get a lot of views, ladies and gentlemen. That's actually everyone I've got on the list. I was going to look up Dan TDM stats, but I don't think he wants his name shown because I think he gets so many friends invites. Everyone else kind of like, you could just see their names in their videos, so I thought I'd look them up anyway. If you've enjoyed this video, let me know down below. If there's anyone I missed, let me know down below. Thinking maybe of doing like a streamers one and focusing on streamers stats and see how they all compare against each other. I don't know, it all depends how this video does, to be honest with you. Either way, I hope you've enjoyed. It's been fun looking at everyone, seeing how they all compare with each other. Basically, there's a lot of good players here. Everyone's put their time into Fortnite since the beginning, and they've all got themselves a lot of dubs. Make sure you're refreshing your code within the Fortnite store to Allier. All of these guys have done it on screen here. Make sure it's entered, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.